Hello, this is HSNWFL Gardening Zone 8A, and it is Sunday, March 20th, 2022 at 12:30 in the afternoon. And it was cold last night, it was 40 degrees. Now we have 76 degrees on our thermometer. Ooh, I'm going to put that new thermometer soon. And recently I received 4 rose bushes. Actually 5. This is going to be the Camille Pissarro right here. And I soaked them for like about 8 hours, but we had a lot of rain lately. So roses, I think, are going to be all right. I've had a couple in the past. Here's my wildflower bed of seedlings that survived the, freezing. I did cover them with a blanket. And here is my ebb tide rose bush here that's going to have purple flowers. And the palm trees are liking that I removed all the Chinese privet. They get a little bit more light, and the rain has been good in the spring here. Really good rains we've had, and it's supposed to rain on Tuesday like a heck of a lot. Now this is a tree rose, life of the party, and they're telling me that I need to drape this whole thing with wet peat moss, and I really just don't have time for that. And you do have to stake a tree rose. I can see why the top gets so heavy, and you can't, it can't stand up on its own, because I think the top's going to get real heavy. And kind of if I would have known that, there are buds on this one, and if I would have known that, I don't know if I would have got a tree rose. And here's my cherry tree that I planted from a pit. I've got a couple more cherry trees. One is doing real well, and I kind of moved some things here. This is a cherry tree that I planted. Oh, both of these are doing well. I think they like this little bit more shade. I may have to dig in the stone and roots to plant these. But the pear tree is doing real good. Banana tree, ooh, it completely fell over. It did. It has been freezing and thawing and freezing and windy. That's probably what did it. Yeah, they'll come up. I just got to cut these back with a little chainsaw. Anyhow, the pear tree, that was about it with the flowering, and then it got frozen. But at least it has leaves on it. That's nice. Like it. Yeah, here's how this whole thing looks instead of all Chinese privet. And the Mexican, I keep on calling this Mexican sunflower. This is a gardenia tree. This is doing pretty good. And I covered my Mexican petunia. This is a purple flower. I could cover this area with this black bucket. Now I'm trying to kill some weeds with it. But during the freezes at night, I covered this area with the black bucket and not this area. So there is a big difference of covering, that it kept it from getting frozen. I also covered my hosta here. The hydrangea seemed to last through the freezes pretty darn good. That's a hydrangea, but here's my hosta, and it probably would only look like that because I covered it. Alright, and I finished my car project. What a stinker, totally up on jacks without a car for about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3. So I didn't get to all the gardening I wanted because I had to fix my car. These are 2 rose bushes back here, cheap ones. They were like $8.99, and here's my palm tree back here, and the parsley. Parsley is still going. Parsley can handle about anything. All right, but the main thing I wanted to show you is the timber bamboo. Now, this didn't do much for about 3 years. But now it's taking, and here's some more life of the party tree roses back here, although this is more sun. And if I'm supposed to drape this thing with wet stuff. But it's supposed to rain a heck of a lot, and this does have buds, so I think roses are pretty hardy and enjoy our spring rains. But anyhow, the timber bamboo is coming up all along where I dug and soil trommeled in the soft soil. Doesn't want to fight through. Well, it does do pretty good fighting. But okay, here's one that came out early. And we did have those freezes. So this one is done. You can pull it apart. So even the timber bamboo does not like frozen weather. It's Moso bamboo. That's what I planted. This one's done too. This one was early, I remember, and it got frozen. This is a new one. That one seems pretty good yet. But even the bamboo cannot handle the freezing. And the canna lilies are coming up. I wish I could get in there today and get away some of that brush, but I will do that soon. And I see more timber bamboo here. Timber bamboo, and one like about 6 feet away, which is nice. This is where I wanted it, right here. Timber bamboo. This one's good. This one came out later. This one will be fine.